Hey guys, today I would like to talk about overcoming your fears and why I don't understand the concept at all. But seriously, think about it for a moment. How does facing your fears and doing exactly what you're afraid of make you somehow magically not afraid of it? For example, I am petrified of roller coasters, and if I were to force myself to go onto a roller coaster, or more likely so, somebody forces me to go onto a roller coaster, it's not like I'm just gonna be like, oh yeah, this actually, you know what, this isn't that bad at all. No, I was scared of them before I went on this roller coaster, and I sure as hell am still afraid of them. People who are super positive and promote overcoming your fears speak as if overcoming your fears is a choice. You know, you're choosing not to be afraid of something anymore, when really, it's not an option. I know that I am always going to be afraid of roller coasters because every single time I go on one, my body forces me to have my anxiety symptoms, or what I usually experience during a panic attack, which is where my body goes completely numb. And I don't know if any of you guys have experienced that sensation before, but it's extremely uncomfortable. So even if mentally I'm calm or just mildly uncomfortable, my body just is forcing itself to have like these panic symptoms, and it's just like a natural instinctual response to being on a roller coaster for me. So if somebody were to tell me, oh, you know, just go on a roller coaster and, you know, maybe eventually you'll get used to it and you won't be afraid of it anymore, I can guarantee you that's never going to happen, because every single time my body is going to react the same way, and it's not going to be a pleasant experience for me. Like the last time I faced my fear was in high school, when my gym instructor was having us do this unit where we ride kayaks around and around in our school's swimming pool. And I had never flipped over in a kayak before, and so I'm a good swimmer, but I just don't really like being underwater for some reason. And so before I flipped over in the kayak for the first time, my teacher was like, oh, you know, just stay calm, you'll get through it, you'll do perfectly fine, I'm sure. And so I flipped over, and I was traumatized. I swallowed a whole ton of chlorine-filled water. I was sputtering everywhere. I was like panicked. It's like it was completely involuntary. Like I had no control over myself and how panicked I felt. And after that day, I didn't overcome a fear I thought I had. I discovered a new fear, which is being upside down underwater. I don't know, is that weird? I don't think so. So yeah, after that traumatic experience, I know that I'm definitely way more scared than I was initially before that happened. And I definitely don't want to do that ever again. Sorry guys, I just need to take a moment to stop and just marvel at how incredibly crappy my camera is. The sun just got covered by clouds. I think it's about to storm, and it's doing this really weird thing with the light. It's dark on the peripherals, but then my face is overexposed. Like, what the heck? But sorry, I digress. Let's get back to the original topic. So now I'm starting to think maybe I'll purposefully face my fears just for the sake of saying that I did it. Hey, I faced my fear, I overcame it, you know, goal achieved. Just so that I don't have to feel pressured by myself or anybody around me to do that ever again. So yeah, that's all I had to say on the matter. If you want to, feel free to leave a comment below if you feel exactly how I feel and you don't understand the concept of overcoming fears either. Or on the flip side, if you want to try to convince me that facing your fears can actually be helpful, then you should feel free to leave a comment about that as well. This video is probably gonna end up being a lot shorter than the videos that I usually make, so to be honest, maybe somebody will actually watch this one this time. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Bye!